Yo guys, LazyJamie here, and today we're checking out AmazingPhil on the weakest link. Yes boys, here we go. I don't know, people wanted me to watch this a while ago and I kind of forgot about it, but you know what, let's have a look. This is called AmazingPhil on the weakest link, in brackets, just the feel part. That's all we need, you know. Who else do you need in your life? Well, besides maybe Dan Howe, you know, maybe your family, but no, AmazingPhil, that's all you need. And you know, this is the weakest link, and if you don't know this show, I think it might be in the United States. If it's not, then it's just like, it's like a question-based thing. I think you get voted off, don't you? So I don't know how far it went. I'd imagine quite far, because it's kind of like 15 minutes long. It's quite a long video, but we're going to watch it all in one sitting. So grab your popcorn and let's go. But before we get into it, if you enjoy, make sure you subscribe to join the Lazy crew today. Let's go. Oh yeah. Where is he? I can't even see him.
Preparing for today's show. Only one of them will win up to £10,000.
Looky. Fetus Philly.
will leave with nothing when voted off as
He always wears weird shirts. I wonder if he's wearing one this time. I didn't look at it. Someone's got a dog. Is that dog a contestant? I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. I might cut some of it out, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see his personality in general.
Welcome.
It's your girl, Anne.
Weakest link. Any of the 9 people in the studio here today could win.
Look at the way he feels still. He's just like
£1,000.
hunched over. He's a lot taller than everyone else.
However, if they want the prize money,
I thought it was just Phil members. This isn't Phil.
But 8 of them will lose.
Similar hairstyle though.
As round by round, we lose the player voted the weakest link.
Ah, so yeah, you get voted, right? Oh!
I'm Phil, I'm 20, from Rossendale, and I'm a student.
Aww.
The aim is to answer enough questions.
I love that. I thought that wasn't edited. That's all they only asked Phil. They only cared about Phil. Excuse me, Phil, give me... Hi Phil, yeah. There you go, that's it. No. It looked like they didn't even continue. That person's got a dog. Is it a guide dog or something?
Within the time limit.
Or maybe...
The fastest way is to create a chain of 9 correct answers.
I've forgotten the rules. That's
wrong
cool.
and you break the chain and lose all the money in the chain. But if you say
Ian
bang
Bill.
before the question is asked, the money's safe. However, you start a new.
I just watched an episode of The Weakest Link. Let's go.
At the end of the round, only money that's been banked can be taken forward.
So you must have had a YouTube channel at this point, right?
One, there are 3 minutes on the clock.
I think.
We'll start with the person.
Maybe not. I don't know.
First alphabetically. That's you, Andrew.
Maybe he didn't. I'm not sure.
The weakest link. Bill. In a standard
I have
pack
to
of
check after
playing
this.
cards, if 2 of the 4 suits are described as red, the remaining 2 are normally which colour?
Black.
Correct, Claire. Phil,
Oh,
in
yeah.
chiropody, which part of the foot can sometimes be described as ingrowing?
Toenail.
Toenail.
Correct, Claire.
Why is he so nervous?
Okay, you've
Poor
reached
Philly
and
boy.
you've exceeded your £1,000 target, and that
I love
means
this. I'm
going
just watching
through
The Weakest
to
Link.
Next round, you've had a chain of 10 correct answers, so you could have got there earlier.
He never blinks, actually, does
You
he?
need to get
He doesn't
rid of.
blink.
Who isn't quite bright enough? Time to vote on. The weakest link.
It's fielded well.
statistically the first strongest link is Richard. Linda is the weakest link as she got an answer wrong. But who will the players vote off?
What, she's the only one that got one wrong?
Stage of the game.
Not Phil, I hope. Unless it's 15 minutes of him just
Time to
crying.
reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Linda.
Why did he look so scared? He's too innocent to kick anyone out.
Who's the weakest link?
Linda.
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 Are they all saying Linda?
Linda.
Linda.
Oh, poor Linda, man.
Phil.
What? Linda.
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 That's what I thought. Oh,
Linda.
oh, it sat down. I thought this was really short. So everyone voted Linda except for Linda, who voted Phil.
Phil, the student. Where
Yeah.
are you studying?
York University.
And what are you studying?
English Language and Linguistics.
I didn't think you were studying hairdressing.
Do you not like it, Anne?
Otherwise, we'd need a
What did he just say? What did he just say?
York University.
And what are you studying?
English
Why is
Language.
he so nervous? Why is she bullying him?
I didn't think you were studying hairdressing.
Do you not like it, Anne?
Otherwise, we'd need a refund, wouldn't we? So I suppose we're all paying for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and what are you going to do with...
Why is she so mean? Oh, look at her hair, yeah. That's what I thought, mate, yeah. And you little twazzock, who do you think you are? You're the weakest link here. Top bully in Phil.
The English degree?
I'm not going to use it.
No, of course not.
I want to be in the media somewhere.
Anywhere particular? Bottom of the pile?
No, maybe
Hollywood?
a film director.
A film director?
Yeah.
What do you know about film directing?
Well, I make films and post them on the internet.
What are your films about?
They're all different.
Well, roughly speaking, what's the main genre? Do you know what genre is?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Like dramas, I'd say.
Yeah, no horror movies?
Some horror movies as well.
Do you star in those?
Yeah, I'm the hero.
With that haircut?
Yeah.
I love that. He's just explaining his YouTube career. I love this because this is like she's She doesn't know who he's about to become. She does not know this is the one and only Amazing Phil. I love this though. It's so cool seeing him pre-YouTube. I don't even know what to say. Pre-proper YouTuber, I guess. And yeah, let's go.
Who do you want to be?
Who do I want to be?
Who's your hero?
My hero, Quentin Tarantino. He makes great films.
He doesn't have a haircut like yours, does he?
He doesn't have much hair at all, though.
No.
I love that. He's so good at replying. She keeps on saying about the hair, trying to insult him, and he's like, yeah, you're not insulting me.
Was it Linda's maternity dress?
The maternity dress and the easy question wrong.
Yeah, which really?
The dress.
The dress.
This is so savage. This is so savage. What the hell, Anne? You little.
Linda.
Oh, I feel bad for Linda.
Think. Bye.
I know it's part of Anne's persona, and I bet she's nice in real life. But come on. And Phil says the dress. Phil.
Round 2 and you have £1,000. We're now taking 10 seconds off your time.
I love Phil.
We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Richard. Let's play.
I just can't stop thinking of that. I love
Phil,
it.
in the late
Have I not
1960s,
seen it?
major discoveries were made below the North Sea of natural gas and which other commodity? Copper or crude oil?
Crude oil.
Correct, Claire.
Said it in sync.
Okay, you've reached and backed your £1,000 target, and that money will go through to the next round.
Oh, so it goes over
But
each
you
person when it
will
next question.
not. Who's a breath of hot air? Time to vote on. The weakest one.
Makes movies on the internet.
Voting over. It's time to reveal.
Oh, I want to see who
who's
voted.
the weakest link.
Oh, yeah. Linda.
Colin.
3.
I love that. It only takes. It's only Phil's vote that matters. Colin. Alright, yeah, Colin, get out of it.
Pounds. Another 10 seconds off the time. We'll start the strongest link from the last round. That's Richard. Let's play. The weakest link. Start the clock. Richard and Phil, at which tourist spot on the Penwith Peninsula in Cornwall does a signpost read 3,147 miles to New York?
Land's End.
Land's End.
Correct, Claire. Phil, which 1993 film drama
Love that. Correct, Phil. Next question.
Hunter is a mute Scottish woman who communicates with others by playing a musical instrument?
Pass.
The piano. Claire. Phil, which word meaning deluge?
Wait, what?
precedes
What was that
90 to give
question?
the name-
Excuse me, what was that question?
Phil, which 1993 film drama starred Holly Hunter as a mute Scottish woman who
Oh, the name of it is
communicates
The
with
Piano.
others by playing a musical instrument?
Pass.
The piano. Claire. Phil, which word meaning deluge precedes lighting to give the name of...
They're not even get £20.
Time's up, I can't complete the question. And you only won £150. Why was that? Who's as bright as winter in Alaska? Who's the chainsaw in your rainforest?
Phil just said like, not me. He passed a hard one,
Voting
fair
over.
enough.
It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Dan Howell.
Richard.
I want to see other people's votes. Who voted Phil?
£2,150.
We need to go and assassinate them.
Time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Sad Marie. Let's play the weakest link.
What? It was
In
smiling.
porcelain, the pattern of a Chinese landscape, including a river and bridge in blue on a white background, is named after which tree?
Willow.
Correct, Claire.
Hey.
Phil, in fashion, what D is the four-syllable first name of the Versace sibling who in 1997 took over the running of the family design house?
Donatella.
Correct, Claire.
Hey, he's got so many
Phil,
right.
in the English language, a pangram sentence is defined as one that includes how many different letters of the alphabet?
Nah, he didn't get enough time for that.
Did you want to answer that anyway, English language students?
3.
26. You won £420.
I love that reaction. Oh, guys, you don't know that either, guys, right?
You won £420. So, who's the
Decent.
poacher in your nature reserve? Who thinks algebra is a star sign? It's time to
Look at Phil's smile. I love this.
Having survived the previous vote,
I don't think I'll cut any of it out,
statistically
actually. I
the
might watch the whole
strongest
thing.
link. The weakest link is Colin. But will the voting reflect reality?
Go on, Phil, he's voting Colin, I know.
Voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Colin.
Mike.
Mike.
We have another tie team. Colin and Mike have 2 votes each. Phil, why Mike?
I think he lost some money for the team.
Aw, he sounds so sad. That's some money. Colin was out there. And he voted Phil once again. If you vote Phil, you're out. It's fixed.
And we didn't bank much money. I think maybe I got voted off.
So what was that?
The team didn't do very well that round. We didn't bank much money. I think maybe I got voted off. Maybe they didn't like me singing. I don't know. I hope Phil gets voted off because he's a student. We don't like students.
I hope Phil what?
I voted off.
Hope Phil dies?
Singing. I don't know. I hope Phil gets voted off because he's a student.
Aww.
Students.
Why? You were a student
Round
once.
5 and you have £2,570. Another 10 seconds off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Carly. Let's play. The weakest link. Phil. In architecture, what V is a word meaning a sheltered terrace attached to a house or other building?
Veranda.
Correct.
Hey.
Phil. In classifications,
Phil.
the word porcine means characteristic of which farm animals?
Pig.
Pigs.
Correct, Claire.
Hey.
Phil, according to the famous quotation from the communications theorist Marshall McLuhan, the medium is the what?
Pass.
Message. Claire.
What? Yeah, the ones that he passes on are like quite
Time's
specific,
up.
though, aren't they?
Your
They're not
bet was
general
in
knowledge.
time and you won £170.
Decent.
Whose IQ goes down after a haircut? It's time to vote on.
Feels like she's gonna make another hair joke, isn't she?
Voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Claire.
Carly.
Oh, Carly.
Round 6 and you have 2,700.
I don't understand the voting because,
10
like,
seconds coming
sometimes they
off the time.
don't.
We'll start.
It's just if there's no majority. I don't understand.
That's Marie. Let's play. Weakest link. Phil. In the Superman stories, Clark Kent works for a newspaper called the Daily What?
Or did,
Correct.
or did
yeah.
someone get voted
Phil.
off but it didn't show them leaving? I guess so, actually.
Aardman Animations that created Morph and Creature Comforts was founded in 1976 in which English city?
Bristol.
Correct, Claire.
Hey!
Bank.
I don't know.
In organic chemistry, a simple compound such as methane or ethylene is known as a hydro what?
Gas.
Carbon.
Carbon, yep.
Yeah, and Phil,
Hydro
what
gas.
W is the name of book?
Yeah, do great that round. He banked 20
Time's
quid.
up. I can't complete the question, and you only banked £70. Whose fault was that?
Not Phil.
Should you shout "cut" at Phil? Has Carly made a dog's dinner of it?
Cut out of Phil, what the heck?
Claire.
Claire's like, that's it.
Unfortunate.
I'm done for.
Time to vote off. The weakest link.
Who's going? Who's going?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Carly.
Ooh.
Phil, why Carly?
'Cause I thought she was the worst player and her dog looks a bit bored now.
I love the way it pans to the dog. The cameraman's like, actually, he has a good point. And it's showing up just the worst player. He's so mean. This show is so savage. I didn't even realise. I used to watch it when I was younger. Because I didn't understand the word savage back then. Now I'm like, damn, this is savage.
'Cause I thought she was the worst player and her dog looks a bit bored now.
She's gone. She just despawned. She just disappeared.
Another 10 seconds coming off.
He's getting far. I don't think he wanted it, did he? Maybe.
Claire, the weakest link.
I don't even know. I'm just guessing.
Start the clock. Correct, Phil. In human biology,
Thank
which word is both a job title in the medical profession and a term meaning to feed a baby with milk?
Bank. Pass.
Nurse. Claire, Phil. In science, the temperature at which a flammable substance will ignite when a flame is applied is called the flash what?
Bomb.
Point. Claire, in sport and Phil. Which word for a person who believes that it's impossible
They're
to
both
know
good,
whether
man.
God exists was coined in 1869 by the biologist Thomas Henry Huxley?
Atheist.
Agnostic. Claire
He's
in
getting
China's
hard, man.
Phil.
I thought it was
In pop
80s as
music,
well.
Elvis Presley's cover version of Blue Suede Shoes was a UK hit single in May 1956 at the same time as the original by Carl who?
Stevenson.
Perkins.
No!
Claire, in English law, most people between the ages of...
I think he's gone. But then again, the other woman did really bad as well. I
Time's
don't...
up, you've won £20. Now in round
And it was Phil that banked it. Boy.
chance to treble what you bank. That means in the next round there's £3,000 to be won. Before that, it's time to vote off the weakest link.
Come on, Phil. I don't think Phil will go.
With no
He banked
correct
it.
answers, Phil is statistically the weakest link. For the second round in a row, the strongest link is Claire. But who will survive the final vote?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Go ahead, dog looks a bit bored now.
Marie.
Marie.
Oh!
Phil.
It's a wrap! Goodbye. Thank you, Claire. Claire, what a legend. Well, that's it. Ripperino.
Claire, why Marie?
Before the start of the round, I was going to vote for Phil, even before it started, but Marie had such an
Why?
awful round
Why? Why gonna before it even started?
that I just couldn't vote Phil off. It would have been unfair.
Well, Phil, you can't get much worse than not answering a single question correctly, can you?
No, that was terrible.
I think Marie was the worst player.
No, I thought I was the worst player.
Exactly. Marie, you are the weakest link.
Exactly. And like, yeah. And you got the worst haircut. Mate, shut up, man. You got the worst haircut.
Round 8, and you have £2,830. In this round, there's 90 seconds, but whatever you win will be trebled. We'll start
The final round. Did he win? I don't know.
Certainly wasn't Phil. It's Claire.
Claire seems really good though, so I don't know.
Start the clock.
How do you even win
Phil,
the
in
other?
geography, the cities of
So
Toledo
who gets the
and
most?
Cleveland are in which US state?
Alaska.
Ohio. Claire. In Phil, in Oxford and Cambridge, what's the usual name for the activity typically performed by students using a pole to propel a flat-bottomed boat?
Rowing.
Hunting. Claire.
No.
In text, Phil. In DIY, which three-letter word follows fret, hack and jig to give the names of 3 cutting tools?
Saw.
Correct, Claire.
Hey.
Phil. In Victorian literature, the poet and critic born in 1822, who's the eldest son of the headmaster of Rugby School, was Matthew who?
Samson.
Arnold.
Round guess Samson. That's not even a common surname.
That was brilliant. You won nothing. Therefore, your prize money is £2,830. Only one of you can take it away.
How does this work?
Now you'll play against each other, up to 5 questions each. If there's a tie, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner.
Oh, let's go! I'm
So Phil and
excited.
Claire, for £2,830, let's play the weakest link.
Oh, they close it. Oh, look at this scene. Phil versus Claire with Anne, the big head herself, in the middle.
In the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I'll go first.
Wait, because he what?
Phil is the strongest link in the last round.
Oh,
You
the
have
strongest
the
thing.
choice of who
Because he
goes
got one
first.
right, I think. Don't didn't bank it.
Phil, in
Oh, I
wildlife,
know.
the name of which South American mammal, bred for its meat, milk and wool, is unusual in that the first 2 letters are the same?
Canoe.
The correct answer is llama. Claire, in cinema, Phil, a violin known
You got-
as Solomon X. Lambert that sold at auction in 2007 for more than $2.5 million was made in Cremona by which craftsman?
Path.
Stradivarius.
That's a really hard one.
Claire, according to the authorised version of the Bible, the book Phil.
No!
The Lake District, a farm called Hilltop, that now belongs to the National Trust, can still be seen as it was when which children's writer lived there?
Enid
Check.
Blyton.
Correct answer is Beatrix Potter.
No!
Claire, in the British nobility, which rank is above a back? Phil, in language, which term for a small roofed and sometimes movable booth is derived from a Turkish word meaning pavilion?
Port.
The correct answer is kiosk.
What did he say? Pod? No, Phil, man. He got so far, he looked so nervous and sad. She better not make fun of him again.
That means, Claire, you're today's strongest link.
Is that a vulnerable
You
time?
go away with £2,830.
Wait, at least Claire's nice. Look at her. She's a nice woman. I'm glad she won instead. Well, I mean, I would have liked Phil to win, but at least it wasn't one of the others that said, oh, I hope he loses. Claire's a nice woman.
Phil, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the week.
That's it, that's the end. Phil, you leave with nothing. Yep.
I'm sad that I haven't won, but I think it was quite an achievement getting to the final.
It was.
Done all students proud.
Anne said that I looked too old for my age, so I might spend some of the money on cosmetic surgery so that I could look
Really?
like her.
So I could what? Look like her, did you say?
The money on cosmetic surgery so that I could look like her.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Well, that was AmazingPhil on the weakest link, just the Phil part, and that was great. It's so good seeing him fetus Phil, and it was when he was doing YouTube. So yeah, I make movies on the movies, yeah. What, my first video blog, kind of. I love Phil, man. I mean, he's opened up, you know, he's gone out of his shell a lot more now, but back in the day, he was like way more shy, and I mean, I'd be nervous on a show like this, but you know, weakest link and a savage. There's just so much going through my mind, just like, it's such a savage show though, like what the hell? Bloody hell. They're taking no prisoners, they're just like, jeez. I don't know what to say, man. Her talking about his hair, like, has she seen herself? Has she looked in the mirror, my boy? No, because flipping heck, and get your priorities straight, look at your own hair first, you twazzock. Seriously though, it was actually a lot of fun seeing this. I mean, it's a long video, but it was well worth, you know, watching the whole thing, I think, because if you're still here with me, let me know by leaving a comment saying, pickles, and then I'll know you made it this far, and if you have, thank you very much. I'm glad you joined me on this journey, and I'm happy to share the experience of AmazingPhil being amazing on the weakest link. And oh, he wasn't the weakest in the end. He was the second strongest. That's the last time I like to say, because the strongest link, you know, they won. He was second. So yeah, good times. But yeah, that brings an end to this video. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. Comment. Let me know what you want me to watch next. I don't know. I don't think he's been in any other shows. So, I mean, on the AmazingPhil show, of course. So you can suggest any other AmazingPhil videos I could check out, because there's still a lot of Phil's videos that I haven't seen. I've seen a lot in my own time now, but there's still a lot I haven't done as, you know, videos. So make sure you suggest stuff. It doesn't have to be Phil. It could be, you know, Dan and Phil together, just Dan. Anything at all. It doesn't have to be related to this. Suggest anything at all, and I will check it out. And subscribe to join the Lazy crew today. Cheers.